it's the Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. Time to do another empties. I'm going to try and keep this short. I know mine usually get a little chatty, but I want to let you know whether the products are something I will repurchase, and I've changed my mind on some of these, and other ones are still like eternal faves. Thanks for watching today, and thank you for being subscribed. I'm just going to start and go kind of left to right. It's just not going to be like in any sort of order, but it is what it is. I have finished up some face wash. This is the Bliss Makeup Melt. This is, I think, a dupe for the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. I hate the pump on here. Hate, because once you get down to like about maybe a third or a fifth left, it doesn't come out anymore. And to me, what a terrible waste. I think the formula works really well. I just hate the packaging. I picked this up when it was on sale, like half off at Ulta. And so it was a good deal. And does the product work? Yes. But is the packaging frustrating? 100%. Have I repurchased the Milky Jelly Cleanser since? Yeah, because it gets much more out of there before it gets down to the bottom, and it's like you got to take the top off and kind of slam the rest of it out. I don't mind doing that with products. I do that with a lot of products because I want to use everything I can. But when there's pump packaging and it gets down to like here and it won't pump anymore, so I probably would not repurchase that just for packaging alone. All right, I have had this for a long time. This is the, is it Holy Frog? I don't know how to say it. But it's their Kissimmee Vitamin F Therapy Balmy Wash. This is kind of a pricey product. You're getting 2.5 ounces. It's only 2.5 ounces. I felt like it worked okay, but the longer I had it, it started to separate. And then I didn't feel like it did a really good job of melting down my makeup. And then after that, I was trying to rinse it off. I felt like it really left, and it's supposed to be balmy. It says it's supposed to repair and hydrate skin. So I think the idea is it's supposed to add a layer of hydration, but I felt like I was left with something on my face. Now, I don't want my skin to be squeaky clean. Let's not confuse the situation here. But this felt like there was a layer of almost like clear grease on my face. And then I did at one point take a piece of white toilet paper and just kind of wipe it, and I found that there was a lot of hydrating oils. I don't know how that would have done on my skin overnight. I do deal with some acne, and I was worried that that much extra hydration as a starting layer would kind of aggravate my skin, but I would not repurchase this. The one that I really did like, and I just opened a new one, is this. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. All right, so she's all gone. I got as much out of here as I could, and I'll tell you, this is a really great balm. I just wish it wasn't as expensive as it is. The reason I have another one that I opened is I got them in a duo pack. I got them together during the spring VIB Rouge sale at Sephora. So they had a duo pack, which was already a deal. And then I got an extra 20% off, because normally this is like in the $30 range, what, $30, $33? And I would normally not pay that price for this, because there's a lot of other really great like balm cleansers that you could use as a first cleanse to take your makeup off that are less expensive. And I feel like although this one is really good, I don't know that it's as good as some of the other ones for the price. Yes, I recommend, but try and get it when it's on sale. It's a good product, but don't pay too much for it. All right, from there, let's talk hair products. I always go through one of these. I don't know how many I have. This is the Cantu Moisturizing Curl Activator Cream. I love this stuff. It's what gives me definition, you know, like you can see like legit curls. And it keeps it from getting too frizzy. Like there's a little frizz here, but I used my diffuser this morning and I've been touching my hair. But if I were to be a good girl, not touch my hair, this really does kind of keep the frizz down. It is a really heavy curl product, and I use a lot. And I would say that my hair is wiry. My hair is also very, very coarse. And if you have like curly hair, but it's not coarse and it's really soft, you wouldn't need something this heavy duty. But for me, trying to keep it from getting like this everywhere, this is great. I've also finished one of the Mixed Chicks Curl Activator Cream. This is okay. It's $8. I got mine at Marshall's. Normally it's what, $10? I paid $7.99 for it. I feel like, you know, $1 an ounce is not a bad price. Here I'm getting 12 ounces and I'm paying I don't think there's a thing on this anymore, but I can get it for like $6 at Sally's. So this is less than $1 an ounce. It's 50 cents an ounce. I kind of like that a lot better, but I do pick this up. The thing that I really like here, it says it's fast drying. It actually is. And I feel like my hair dries a little bit faster. I'm worried though that there's alcohol in there that's drying my hair out. So I try not to use this too often, but I don't always see it when I'm at Marshall's, but if I do see it, I do pick it up. This has been one of my favorite products for the longest time, just for the way that it smells. It's also one of those products that makes my hair dry a little bit faster, and it's this. It's the Curl Whip from Cake. This smells like lemon cake, like lemon pound cake. Oh, it smells delicious. Sugary, sweet, lemony, delicious. I love the way this stuff works in my hair. When I use this like every day for a couple of weeks, and I used to a lot, I can always tell my hair starts to feel a little bit drier. What I like about this is that there is actual moisturizing properties in here, and I don't feel like I get as much moisture with the Mixed Chicks or with this. But if I were to find this on sale, I usually pick this up when I can get it for like buy one get one half off at Walgreens. I will pick it up because it does give me very good curl definition, frizz elimination, and it dries really quickly. The last hair product I have for you is this. This is from Kevin Murphy. This is Easy Writer. It's not completely done yet. It's almost done. Now, I've had this for a long time. I love the way this stuff smells. It's got, I feel like orange in there, like maybe bergamot. Oh, it smells so good. So good. But I haven't been able to allow myself to really finish it because the amount that's left in here, there's not a ton. You can see that's probably me doing my hair for 2 days. So this little 3-ounce box here, I would fly through this if I was using it to style my hair on the daily. And the part that kills me is the $30 price tag. Ugh! So you can see why I've been babying this. I'm going to put it in my empties. I'm going to commit to finishing it this week. But I never really used this for styling my hair wet out of the shower like my hairdresser wanted me to. The reason I didn't do that is I would need a lot. And I could probably have gone through this entire 3-ounce box in maybe 10 days. I would need 3 of these boxes at $30 a pop. 3 of these boxes to get me through a month of styling my hair. I'm not gonna do that. So what I was doing with this, I was taking a little bit, I was thinning it out with water, and then I was using it on day 2 hair to kind of get rid of some of the frizz. I love the way it smelled. I did use it to style my hair fresh out of the shower a couple times, and it looked great. It was soft, it was touchable. It didn't have as much crunch as this did, but then halfway through the day it got really frizzy. So if your hair doesn't have the same texture as mine and you don't need as much product as I do, and you do like a higher end, I love this product. Just the price tag kept me away from it. So let's talk a little sunscreen. I think my kids have been throwing out their empty sunscreen. I get them this is the Spray On Sun Bum 70. This was when they were spending time at the pool this summer. And they also have like a giant bottle, lotion bottle, which is SPF 70, on days that they're not at the pool. We've gone through, I don't know how many of these, but I told them I want to save them for my empties so I can tell people about it. I like this. I use this on days that I know I'm going to be out working in the garden, on days that I know I'm going to be like out at the park with friends. Anytime I need SPF coverage anywhere like from the neck down, I reach for this, or I reach for the one that comes in the bottle. I really like this, and it's what I continue to repurchase. Now for my face, I'm done with, but I really like this. This is Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid SPF 50. It's a lightweight white SPF. Let me see if I can squeeze a little bit out of here still. There's might be just a little bit. Oh, there is. Pardon me, I wonder if I should just cut it open now. But this is what it looks like. I like that it's lightweight. It's very moisturizing. I don't get a white cast from this, but I'm like Casper the Ghost White, okay? I am pale, pale, pale. I almost match my shirt. I know that. So I like that it's hydrating. The one thing when I first got this that I didn't like, and it kind of put me off for a while, was I'm used to being able to like sunscreen and then just all over my face. Like, all the way up to like right under here, on my eyelids, all over, like, and that was great, except for I got it close enough to my eyes, and I didn't get it in my eyes, but these little crow's feet here, it's kind of like little arrows where the product gets in there and just kind of moves farther and farther and farther, and then partway through the day it's like, oh, something's starting to sting, and there's really nothing getting in my eyes other than where that product was. The days that I was wearing makeup, I didn't find that that happened. Adding a layer of powder over the top really helped to keep it exactly where I put it. But this is a really good product. I like that you're getting 2 ounces. A lot of SPFs come either 1 ounce for the face or 1.7 ounces. This is great. You're getting a full 2 ounces here. It's a good moisturizer and SPF. So I do like 3 fingers, 1, 2, 3 like lines that way, or sometimes just a big giant glob the size of a quarter in my palm. So I know that I'm getting at least my 1/4 teaspoon's worth. And then I will put that in like from here to here. My favorite part about this is it plays well with makeup. I used one from La Roche-Posay that when I started adding things over the top, it started to pill up. Oh, I can't stand that. So I like that this is really affordable for what you're getting. You're getting 2 ounces or 60 mils, and then on top of that, it plays well under makeup, and it looks really great and hydrating on its own. This is one of those interesting products. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Goddess Skin Clay Mask. This is one of those that I had one a long time ago and I finished it up, and then somehow I ended up with another one. I don't think I purchased it. I think maybe a friend gifted it to me. Okay, I have some thoughts. What's interesting about this is that it is a clay mask. And a lot of times I think of clay mask, I think of like the ones like the Pink Sands clay mask that kind of like sucks everything out. I've had so many clay masks in the past that really do dehydrate my skin. That does not happen with this. There's something, they put a lot of extra oils and hydrators in here so your skin does not get dry, but it does also add that layer of kind of purification, which I like. But the price tag, I like it, but not enough to pay the price for this, and I don't know that it does anything super miraculous to my skin. Now, if I saw like major changes, which I really don't see, I think I would repurchase it, but it's kind of an enigma because it's hydrating and detoxifying at the same time. It's a good product. If you like Charlotte Tilbury and that's in your price point, this is definitely a good product. This is a product that I discovered through Beauty Pie. This is their Overnight Skin Perfector 2.0. I never tried the original. This is one that they took off the market for a while, reformulated, and came back with this. I have really liked this product. It has some retinol in there. Let me see, it also says caviar, lime, AHA, and sodium hyaluronate. So it's gonna hydrate as well as kind of give you the benefits of a little bit of a retinol. I like this a lot. Now this Overnight Perfector, yes, and it says it's a gentle smoothing infusion, yes. So when I use this at night, I find that I have a reduction in the amount of texture I have. I have a couple of like little bumps that never really go away right in here, and then they turn into a zit. So they're always like waiting underneath the skin. I feel like when I use this Overnight Perfector, I have a much smaller appearance of pores across the top of my nose and right in through here where it can at times look a little orange peely. My favorite thing about this is I feel like I have less of these really deep lines here. Like I can feel them when I'm not furrowing my brow, but they're not as deep as normal. And I feel like that comes from this. I don't know if it's plumping from the hyaluronic acid. I don't know if it's the retinol that's, creating collagen underneath the skin. Whatever it is, I really like this. I don't use it every night. You're not really supposed to, but like the twice a week that I use this, the next morning my skin feels super soft, a little bit plumper. I really like this. Is it gonna create like miracles? Or are you gonna wake up with a face that looks 20 years younger? No, but I feel like with prolonged use, this really does a great job. This product from Beauty Pie is one that I just opened another bottle of. I really like this. This is their Japan Fusion Genius Lift Elixir. It's got a lot, it says some sort of a weird extract, Nova C, polysaccharide, I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things in here. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it works. I just tell you that when I put it on my face, I get out of the shower, I spray on a treatment essence, and then I put this on, and my skin looks plump, looks glowing, and it looks great. Now, I don't know how much lifting there is happening, but I like the feeling of it. It's lightweight, it plays well with anything else I put on top of it. There is a slight scent to it, and I have not been able to nail down exactly what that scent is. It smells a little spa-like, but if you are sensitive to scents, this does have a scent in it. You're not getting a full ounce here. This is half an ounce. What's interesting to me is that there are a lot of other products from Beauty Pie that are kind of like in these little dropper bottles that come with a full ounce or 1.7 ounces. So they have various sizes. I wish this came in a larger size, but I feel like it's a really great serum. And if you're looking for something that's not too expensive and is going to give you that, you know, plumping, I feel like this is going to do it. The one thing I will say is with all Beauty Pie products, you do need to be a member to get the Beauty Pie member price. And the member price is really reasonable. I really have liked a lot of what I've tried from Beauty Pie. This I think is really, really great. I've got a couple of things from Peach and Lily. I do love their matcha pudding antioxidant cream. It's a little, I don't know that you'll see, there's maybe a little bit left here on the inside of the lid, a little bit of a green cream. It's super soft. It's super like, oh, they talk about it as a pudding. It does feel like a pudding. So it's not like real gelatinous and clingy. It's not really thick and like you're layering on a thick layer of cream. No, this is very soft, very lightweight. It melts into your skin beautifully, super hydrating. Really love this. I do have another jar of this open, and I did try a little sample of their Wild Dew Treatment Essence. I am currently using the Misha First Treatment Essence. I like that better than I liked this, but this is easier to get. I feel like it does a really good job, and if you are one of those people who likes to layer multiple layers of essence on, it's like the 7 Skin Method. That actually is a great product for that. It's very hydrating. It's really, really nice first thing out of the shower or after washing your face at the end of the day. Both of them are great. I definitely already have one of these. Probably won't repurchase this, not because it's not a good product, because I like something else just a little bit better. I finished up another bottle of Crave's Great Barrier Relief. This is the first time that I have run out of it that I have not repurchased. Normally, oh, I'm getting low, I'm gonna buy another one. It's $28. It's a great hydrating serum. In the summertime, you could use it as your sole source of hydration. If you deal with angry, aggravated skin from tretinoin, from AHAs, let's say you overexfoliated. I've never done that before. No, I do it all the time. This is really great because it just soothes and it helps to repair your skin barrier. I love that about this. But I'll tell you, I haven't figured out why I haven't repurchased it, because I always do. And part of me wonders if it's because of the SPF situation. Crave had an SPF that I loved called the Beach Shield. It was SPF 50. It's everything that I wanted. Wore beautifully, hydrating, glorious, my favorite SPF of life. And then I found out, like a lot of other companies that had their SPFs manufactured in Korea, that the formulation that they said was on the outside, SPF 50, the coverage, was not actually what it was delivering. So they pulled it from the shelves. They refunded people who had purchased it. They did everything right. But since then, I haven't made a single Crave purchase. And I ran out of my Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser, and I didn't get another one. And now I'm out of this, and I didn't get another one. And maybe I've lost a little bit of confidence. You pulled my favorite SPF, and then you told me it wasn't SPF 50, and I was like, I don't know. There's a lot of other Korean companies that have that same problem with their SPFs, and somehow I'm not holding it against them. Maybe I need to get over it. This is a great product. I would highly recommend it to you if you deal with a compromised skin barrier, if you need an extra layer of hydration. This is a serum. It's beautiful. You can layer it up like lotion, and it's really not expensive. So I'll probably get another one, but this is the first time ever I've not had a backup for when I pumped out the last pump. That says a lot. So I've gone through my first and my second container from Agency. This is their Future Formula. Agency is a company that will send you dermatologist strength products. They'll prescription strength, and you are overseen by a dermatologist, and they will tailor and kind of concoct the perfect thing for you and your skin. And so I've been using their Future Formula for the last, I started in June, I think. So it's been several months now. I feel like it's really good. I've been seeing really remarkable results with their dark spot formula, and I forget what it's called, but this guy here, really significantly lighter, and it's easy to cover up now with makeup. I think I'm going to see if they can cancel my Future Formula subscription and just keep me on the dark spot subscription, because that has really made a difference. Now, even though I say I want to stop my subscription for the Future formula, it's because it doesn't have that one really great active ingredient that would make a huge difference for me. I am getting azelaic acid and niacinamide in a lot of other skincare. And I feel like if it's just the tranexamic acid at 5% and the dexpanthenol at 1%, is it really that big of a difference? I don't know. And it can be a little spendy. Now, if this was all of these ingredients and they incorporated in there also a bit of tretinoin, yes, totally worth it. Since they can't prescribe tretinoin to me because of my brain condition, and I love that they caught that, I don't know that this formula is great for me. If they could put the tretinoin in there, I think that they could find a Future formula that might work really good for you. I've been in love with this product for years. This is the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. I love this so much. It's a blue hydrating face cream. I don't know if there's any left in here. I keep folding it over like, no, oh, a little bit. So it is light blue. It's super hydrating. I love this so much. It's one of those products that and the Crave, I feel like are really good at restoring balance when I over exfoliate. When I've been really bad and I've used, you know, a physical exfoliator and my skin's like, help me, or if I've been sick and I haven't gotten out of bed to do any skincare, my skin is dry and unhappy, this. I feel like this is also really good at calming down redness, even if you have like a accidental sunburn. It's hydrating, it's nourishing, it's good for your skin barrier, and if you deal with regular redness on your face, this is gonna help a little bit because it has the guasoline in there. I really like this. This is a great dupe for the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. This is from Treehead. This is their Tropic Glow Firming Whipped Shea Body Butter. So good. Smells like the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. It feels like the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. I don't know. I would say it's like maybe 10% less hydrating and maybe more like 15% thicker formula wise. I feel like the Boom Boom Cream, they're not exact dupes. I feel like the Boom Boom Cream, when you rub it in, it kind of instantly absorbs and hydrates. And this does absorb and this does hydrate, but sometimes I feel like maybe not all of it absorbs. And if I end up like, you know, rubbing my arm a lot, like say I'm scratching, I sometimes find that it starts to pill. But if I'm just living my normal life, I never have problems with it. I really like this, and this is so much less expensive than the Boom Boom Cream. I think this is like, what, $12? The Boom Boom Cream is $45. So when you can get this at Ulta on sale, you better believe that's what I'm using. I have 5 boxes. They're all empty, and they are from my favorite soap maker, Holly from Missouri River Soaps. I have a Zippy, a Unicorn Dreams, a Farmhouse Lemon, a Sunshine and Rainbow, and their Farmhouse Clean Cotton. I loved all of these. These are great bars of soap. They are handmade bars of soap. I'll tell you though, I finally had to start thinking about how I wanted to spend my money, because each one of these bars last year was $10. And the last time I made a purchase, the bars were $12. My favorite, like, eco-friendly aspect is they come in little cardboard boxes that I can recycle. And so I've decided I'm trying to reduce the amount of single-use plastic. And I know that seems silly considering I have so much single-use plastic, but I'm trying to make better choices when it comes to things like that. So things that we go through regularly, like 5 bars of boxes in the last, 2 months, I've decided to, instead of getting like body wash, I'm just going to get bars of soap that come boxed. And so I just went and got a whole bunch of Olay bars. That's what we're going to use in the shower now. And my family understands it. I am trying out a couple of shampoo bars so that I can use less single-use plastic. That way we no longer use zip-top bags, or I take all of my own bags to the grocery store, even for produce. Like, I take all my own stuff. I'm trying super hard to not use single-use plastic, and there's a lot of stuff that we just don't reach for anymore in the house. That may not be something that you're interested in, but the reason that I loved these is they were great soap, but then they came in, they weren't in plastic bags, they were in little boxes. And I realized there's a less expensive way to still use a product that's gonna get me clean, but it's not going to cost an arm and a leg, and I don't have to worry about the single-use plastic. I finished up 2 brow pencils. This is the Brow Wiz from Anastasia. I hate that mine lost the spoolie on one end. The pencil was great. I used the color medium brown, and it's a great color. It's $21, but I prefer this. This is from M Cosmetics. This is their fine liner brow pencil. I use the shade Deep Taupe. This is a new one that I recently got, but if you look at this, it goes kind of like a dash. It's, you know, broad on one side and really, really thin on the other. So it's kind of like a little tiny, almost like a razor blade of color, where a more traditional brow pencil, where the Anastasia Beverly Hills is more just like a really small pencil. And this is not the ABH, this is one from e.l.f., but I find that I prefer this more dash-like shape. So I finished this. I hate the spoolie broke off. The packaging bothers me. That's not the first time that's happened. This one still has a spoolie. It's doing great, even though that we're out of product here. I have repurchased this, so I'm going to continue to purchase the M and not this. All right, other things I have finished. I, for years, loved the Legendary Brows from Charlotte Tilbury. I loved that it had this itty bitty teeny tiny brush on there. They reformulated and they renamed it. This is the old formulation and the old name. This is the shade Linda. They don't make that, well, they might make that shade, but they might call it something else now. And I never figured out what it was. It's a little bit pricier than my favorite fiber product that comes now from M Cosmetics. I really have liked a lot of the M products. So I finished this up and I'm letting that go. Another brow product that I love so much and have like fallen back in love with is the Boy Brow from Glossier. And I like it so much, I got another one. So I think this is great. And what's interesting is I thought that I was the sort of person who always wanted fiber. The M Cosmetics has fibers in it. The one from Charlotte Tilbury has fibers in it. This does not. This is more like just a wax sort of, and it's a short, you know, spoolie, but it's not as micro, tiny, thin and long as the one from Charlotte Tilbury is. This is a great product. It's a really nice tinted gel, and it feels waxy, but not in a bad way. So it holds my brows exactly where I need them. I also finished my sample size of Monsieur Big. I have a full size open. This has been a long time love of mine. I wanted to open the sample size because I didn't want to open up one of my big tubes. I've been using other mascaras. I've fallen back in love with this. Such a great mascara. I'm glad to have it. This product from Beauty Pie is my favorite powder from them. It's their One Powder Wonder. You can see that here I've hit pan. It's got that kind of mesh grid at the bottom, and you only have like around the edge product left. And yes, I could still, if I were to use a smaller brush, but I hate using a small brush to powder my face. I'm just not gonna do that. And I know because it has that mesh grid, I couldn't like break it up and repress it because I can never successfully repress things when it has that plastic grid at the bottom. So I just opened up the other one that I have. I love this powder so much. It is lightweight. You never look like you're wearing too much. It is frighteningly white. So if you're not like fair to light, I don't know how this would work on every skin tone, but I like the way that it looks. It does have a subtle, like oh so teeny tiny subtle luminous quality to it. Doesn't look glowy, doesn't look highlighty, doesn't look shimmery, doesn't look scary. Just looks like skin that's not flat matte. And I like that. So one out, one in. I would love to know what sort of products you have been finishing. I'm looking to make sure, did I talk about everything? Yes. I would love to know what sort of products you have been finishing, what things you repurchase regularly, what things you've tried that were good, but maybe you're not gonna recommit to, or things that you've tried that were just like, no, never doing it again. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching today. Have an incredible day. I will see you again soon. Bye.